Good evening, everyone. Or morning, afternoon, night, breakfast time, or whatever it is on your place. Today we will continue on our Loremaster on the Evernight server. And yesterday we left off, well, exactly in this spot. And that's where we will continue from now on. So that means that we will do today a lot of two wins away. A lot of quests are up there, a little bit different levels around us, so it should be a good stream, I think. Also a lot of resources, for those that want to know that. That can be interesting, to say the least. And I will stream LOTRO for about 2 hours today, and then we will switch to another game. And maybe I've spoken earlier about it, what it could be, but yeah, maybe you can figure it out during those 2 hours, and maybe you doesn't. I will give the small hint that is nothing like LOTRO, but it's still a game that I really enjoy, even despite the fact that I would say that I'm bad at it. I kind of know what I'm doing, but I'm not good either. It's something weird that you can't expect. Who knows what it will be? Well, I know what it will be. For you it will be a surprise. Is there something up here? No. That's something we need for a deed and a quest. And even still for our pages deed. It's quite remarkable that we haven't got those yet. But yeah, at the same time, you don't really need them. An extra skill point is nice, of course. A Loremaster in blue line, which I am mostly for the pets. We're kind of fine by missing a few of those points. Not really a big deal. Let's see where we have to go. Yeah, let's do those in the west first. And then we will continue with the others. We will find out what works and what doesn't. It's been a while since I have done those quests. Oh, poor dwarf. Well, poor dwarf. He probably was kind of greedy, but the Morrovel Slayer, one of my least favorites to do. That's a wall. Yeah, we need to go further. All the way back into that goblin camp where we were last time. So it should look quite familiar. Well, just looking at the general damage of my pet, I'm quite amazed how far you can get within 10 levels. And my main Loremaster is level 60. And that pet is doing like double the damage. Well, I guess he's maybe a little bit higher compared to the enemies that he is facing. But still, it's quite a big difference. At least not as big as I was expecting. Let's see where he is. There's Crumb again. I think that he eventually wasn't able to get out of the goblin place. And we lost him all of a sudden. Yeah, you can get behind those. I think we will be done here before they come back. Otherwise it will be fun. Can we grab those? Nope, we can't. Pain flare to get rid of them. It worked, of course. Oh, of course. Sometimes it doesn't work, but it's quite rare when that doesn't. But of course, it's not a solution that will hold for a long time. He's buffing himself, so let's use some debuffs. Dispel stuff. I think actually that's the first time I used it somewhat appropriate. Basically what it does is that it removes most of the stuff that he's buffing himself with. Not all of it, but a lot of them will. That's a really useful skill to use from time to time, or at least remember that you have it. I cannot really remember using it on my main Loremaster, and that's actually really bad. There are a lot of bosses and other enemies that used to buff themselves and in that way become a really big threat to the entire fellowship. But for some reason I just keep forgetting that I have that skill and nobody has yet remind me of that. So at least on lower level content it's not really a miss. Something people miss for some reason, since, well, I don't know actually why they don't miss it, but it seems to that they are fine with it. Not sure on what type of buffs it works. If it would work on, let's say, a heal over time or something, that would be enormous. There are a lot of bosses that tend to heal themselves, and yeah, then they get quite ugly to deal with. This we need. Yes. Oh, perfect. He's just out of his stun. Oh, that daze doesn't really work. Yeah, good to know. Don't know where we got that other guard, but apparently we had one. Yeah, we maybe could have debuffed him a little bit. Not really worth it now. Okay, that was a guard. What do we need more? We need nothing more here. So we can go down again. Down, down, the goblin, down. Yeah. It's also a way out. Where does that lead us? Somewhere where we need to be. Okay. And this place can be quite a maze if you have never been here before, or you don't have a map. And luckily I have both. Been here before, well, one time, about 4 or 5 months ago. But it's not really helping. But if I get lost, of course you can always milestone. That's fine. But I also have a map of entirety of Moria. Not one that does help everywhere. For example, in Mount Malak or Southern Malak, it doesn't really help that much. Simply because it's everything over each other and under each other, weird stairs, and that's basically how that place is built up. And for me, that's still a maze. Can get my way a little bit around it, but not as well as I would like to. Yeah, we can hand it in, why not? Maybe it gives something useful. Might, agility, vitality and fate. Why no will? But that was much better than anyway. Yeah. Oh, does it give us a new quest? Oh, I only have 2 legendary items. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm level 50 here, so that does make sense. Kind of used to my Guardian at the moment. I play it a lot, of course, like every day for a few hours. So I tend to get used to being a Guardian, also getting used to the fact that he is level 60 by now. Oh, that's perfect timing for the deposit. And yeah, so I'm kind of dealing with the class, the fact that he is also, at least for me, getting to a high level. And somewhere that makes me a little bit nervous, since the stuff kind of starts to matter. You kind of need to know what you're doing. And yeah, I'm still learning a lot. For example, I still don't really know what legacies I want on my weapons. I have some idea and some things that I think I don't need, and probably some others that I probably will need but don't know the existence of yet. So yeah, it's a little bit, I would not say difficult, but a little bit tricky to where is my pet? He's stuck in combat for somewhat. Not sure what, but I think it's this thing. Yeah, oh, the Moria Riders, okay. Not such a problem. Complete Goblin Slayer. Yeah, Goblin Slayer is not really a problem in Moria. You'll find goblins almost everywhere. And I remember doing the deed stuff on the resource map, and as soon as I hit Moria and tried to plot every mob for your deeds, I was basically coloring the entire map for the what's it called? For the goblins and orcs. Yeah, well, they're just everywhere. Oh, okay. That's the catch. Yeah, we don't need them yet. So let's continue. There's one on our way back. We know that we have a quest for the Batcave. I kind of remember that one to be here-ish, around something. Last time I was really looking for it. I couldn't find it. Yeah, it's here. Okay. Yeah, you found the bat cave. Now we have to kill 12 bats and more bats and dogs. Okay. Not too bad. Sadly, my mouse isn't really helping today. It's a little bit all over the place. That's why I can get to a weird angle sometimes. Oh, they're kind of tough. The way that they take a little bit longer than the others. Should not be really a problem. 2, okay. You have the morale to handle that, so not to handle that one as well. I think the bad handlers are, well, the worst. So let's do them as soon as we can. Yes. We need just one more of those. And one is there, okay. I think we can debuff. It's almost worth it. That was the absolutely wrong button. Who cares? This was the button I was looking for. A little bit of a poison. It's not too bad. Not really a reason to heal up or something. Our pet is in bad shape, so let's use Inner Flame and heal him up. Heal him a little bit more. It isn't really that much that you debuff with it or heal with it. Yeah, every little bit counts, of course. Yeah, but I really need to get rid of this long introductions. Yay, level 51. So, that means we have another point to spend. Oh, we have 6 points to spend. Oh man, that's really bad. Let's see. Loyalty, it's a debate if you use this one or you don't. I really hate the skill. It trains your morale of your pet. When you're already making a mistake, at that point you can better save your own morale. But some people tend to use it. After battle treat, it's quite useful. It's a way to make your pet even more powerful. In the sense that it can deal extra damage when you have multiple enemies after each other, for example in this cave. And 7.5% is really decent for that. And besides that, yeah, it's nice to have sometimes. Oh, 1 second. Yeah. So I will take after battle treat. I kind of like it. more pet morale, useful, and some extra technical mitigations. Now we get to synchronize movements. That's one I will always pick first, since it will reduce the attack speed or increase the attack speed of your pet, or in other words, the attack duration will shorten, and your own skill introduction will get less as well. So definitely something you want. Don't interrupt. It's also the question if you need that one. I think you don't, since when you get interrupted with a skill, yeah, you're already making kind of a mistake. So it's then more about managing your mistakes than learning how not to make mistakes. But that can be quite a debate if it's really something useful or something just a waste of your points. Since if you're doing everything correct, or at least correct in my opinion, you will never get interrupted. So that's my vision of it. I believe it's just incoming damage. Yeah, you will absorb and return 7% of the damage. So if it was like his maximum morale or his morale in general would be lowered or something, well, then it can be really useful on bosses. Then you can take a hit on purpose just to lower his morale. But yeah, that's not the case. So let's not think too much about that. More LOTRO points, that's always good. And let's wait for respawn and take a look of what our luck of the day will be. Attack bonus for 19 minutes. Yeah, bonus. It's an item that I rarely use. It's 5% really isn't that much in normal landscape quests. Oh, 2 handlers, that's too much to handle. Let's see what's behind here. Well, I can see only bats, that's positive. Since we already have our handlers. Oh, that's it. One more bat, and we are done in the bat cave. I think he's alone. Yeah, it does seem to. Okay, it's 12 out of 12. We have done that one. Okay, oil handler. Let's handle it a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong button. Come bats, let's go home. Yes, can go out while in combat. That's not always the case, so it can be worth checking that. More ores. What do we have to do now? Probably some more. We sent them back home. I think that's so much special. I've done those. I'm not sure if they will count a second time. Oh, they will. Okay. That does make absolutely no sense, but I'm not complaining. Okay, that's 4 out of 4. Yeah. Find the shield. And red is after fire. After the fire. Okay, defeat some more goblins. That's not too bad. Oh. That's one of them. Yeah, I'm really curious where our last page is, actually. Since we have killed a lot of already, but Still don't have the page. I found it rather odd, to be honest. I don't know if it is in Angmar or in Misty Mountains or still in Moria for option. Several mobs still. What is he doing, man? He's in combat with something, but with what? Yeah, pets sometimes can do really weird stuff in Moria. Moria is not the place for a Loremaster. I can tell you that. There's also one of those. Yeah, you need to kill a lot of them anyway. Probably best to wait with that until we are in the Fangs pit, or just higher level in general. And that deed isn't really bad at all. Oh, this one. Yeah, I'm not really used anymore to a Loremaster, to be honest. My key layouts aren't particularly the same as for my Guardian, so that doesn't help either. But we kind of have to deal with it right now. There's something down here. What quest was that? Series of the White. Oh, okay. White Hand. That one should be somewhere around here. Oh, he's up here. Okay. Don't see any walkers or something. Within a half a minute, we should be able to take him out. Yeah, I should have debuffed first. Yeah, well, this is going a lot faster. So that one is done as well, and we only have to find the shield somewhere. Oh, here's something. But we can go out again this way, of course. That shouldn't be the problem. Maybe our pet will get stuck or something. Yeah, some really weird, odd places can you get your pet get stuck. Don't ask me why. It happens sometimes. How do I get there? Probably in there and then back or something. I don't know. I don't have any memory of this being a thing. Not sure how to get there. No side way or something. Maybe there's a way around. But we don't really have to be in this garden while it is yet. Should be a way in on this side. At least according to the map. There. Oh, there's no entrance or whatever. Okay, let's head back then. Ziggly thingy hole in the wall. Such an easy name. and wars. So, but yeah, today on the Tiny Toons, let's talk a little bit about that. We kind of gathered, well, not everyone in person, but at least we talked through who will be playing on the high rollers, what classes we still kind of miss. Of course, we don't really miss a class, but we will play those anyway. It's more the matter of what class we have to find all the time. And it seems to be that we were rather complete actually. They're quite sufficient on the tanks, and we will have 2 of them after level 65. And yeah, during the Tiny Toons we have also stumbled on other players that like the concept and now would like to join the high rollers as well. And that makes it we have two captains. Not sure if we have a champion for the high rollers. Yeah, for the Tiny Toons we have the high roller. And a warden, I'm sure of. A hunter, since I will be playing a hunter until level 65. And yeah, what did we have? I'm already kind of forgetting everything. I'm glad that Furlands has written everything down. Let's see. What do we need here? We need something, but what? It's probably up there. There are more bats flying. Really something difficult for us. Oh, walk straight in it. Hey, bring flare please. Let's get him down. And then those one by one. Bat, please help. Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. And that one's down. Oh, there's the shield. Okay. Yeah, grab him. Go. AoE skills. And this should be sufficient to get everything down. Captain around the corner. That's something for the pet. Get on. While collecting ancient shields. Let's tuck the chest while we can. And yeah, our inventory is quite messy. Something we will fix within the upcoming 5 minutes. So we have to go back to our NPCs and everything in. And maybe get somewhere on a quarter all the way up to the next level. Would be nice. I think that's quite reasonable. Let's see, something useful. Agility, no. Light. Little bit more armor. Way more will. Multiply with crit. Yeah, I think this one is slightly better. A little bit less vitality, but yeah, it's a price to pay.
The time has come to drive forth
It's
the
just
horse from our
easier.
kingdom.
Okay. Legendary items are leveling like crazy.
May Durin return soon to his
Always
heart.
good. That's agility.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm. We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
I think that's it for this place. Talk to. They're both on the same place. Yes, yeah, both in the same place. Okay. Well, let's clear our bags a little bit. See what we don't really need. We have done our class quests. We are done on the reputation, so let's save those. Don't need a bow. It would be quite cool actually if a Loremaster could use a bow. At the same time, it would be quite useless. No improvement. Major vitality. I won't be using that here either. To go either into will or into will. Not really a reason to get anything else in that. More scrolls, more rep. Those garnets can be useful for certain instances that you can do every day. Yeah, we just switched out those. Heavy armor, no need for them. And that's it. Repair. What do we have here? Legendary item up. Okay. Probably no right to there.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Where's this one to actually? This horse? No. This one? No. This one is Fang Pit. Where goes this one too? Oh well, it's going. Okay. Yeah, we don't have any use for that right now. We haven't been there yet. We will get there within a minute. But first, of course, we will get our ores. Ores first, then your objective, of course. It's the way to do it. It is just a rather useful place. We'll get here quite sometimes. I even believe that we have to go back here. Oh, okay. Within like half an hour or something, just to hand in another quest. And this is always the way that you will enter here, and that way you can carry some decent amount of ores. Not sure how many that we have. We have 72 already. Okay. Yeah, I probably won't do the crafting today, but we have to do that eventually. And we also have to go back into Giant's Hall, get some more ancient iron. Or ancient silver, of course. Ancient silver tend to be a little bit more expensive than ancient iron. Exactly sure why that is the case. Of course it spawns a little bit less, but there's just one profession that can use it. I think that kind of makes up for it. But in the same time, it's probably the profession that can supply the most armor pieces, so maybe neglect the advantage a little bit. So, okay. Oh yeah, we can go then. Then we need our pet to stop fighting. Oh, it wasn't nice. So that one was done, and yeah, I'm not sure how far we will get today. Seeing that we are already 40 minutes in.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm. glorious day. We shall
First
soon
there's some golden
restore
crystals. Okay. And we have Buck.
order. The time has come to
Arnold.
drive
Oh yeah, this is the place with Arnold. Quite sure if Ferdinand was watching right now, he would
Abide
know
here a
what I
moment
mean.
and speak with me. If we are to find Mithra in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the Oris.
Basically, to sum it up a little bit, some of his viewers said that Ferdinand kind of sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that's where it all came from.
Return soon to his halls.
Quite funny actually. So, now we have to get some healthy mud roots. Oh wow, 10 of them. Quite a lot actually. Oh, it's a way down. At least we can swim here in the water. Can we get out the water? That's the question. Yes. Growing crystal. Oh, they are quite hidden. Not sure if that's going to help us a lot. Oh, or that one was just hidden. That could be the case as well. Find and talk to somebody. Oh, it is all the way back. Almost in the stone hall. Okay. Stone hall is actually quite a pretty place. It's just kind of sad that you don't really have to spend a lot of time down there. It's nice, it's on kind of a junction inside of Moria. On one side it will bring you into 21st Hall. On the other side it will bring you either to the east side of the upper levels or to the west side of the upper levels. But generally it's quite a nice place, good architecture. And yeah, I like that place. Just to say it again, you really get too little time around there to fully appreciate it. At least that is my opinion about it. Let's get him down to Goblin Town. Oh, there's a lot out here. Good. More mushrooms. Mushrooms. With roots. Something else than roots. There. There's another root. There. Okay. Yep. Pet is still fighting, so we can send our pet to this guy. He's walking. Oh. Yeah, so you can keep collecting stuff, just keep your pet going, and you can always pick or click on the red dots on the map to select your enemies. That way you can send your pet ahead. Nice thing. That way he stays a little bit active, doing his stuff. And clearing the way for you, of course, as a player. We need just 5 more roots and 2 crystals. Those roots aren't too bad actually. But yeah, the big surprise for today will be what I will be streaming after LOTRO today. If someone already has any guess about that, just let me know and let's see how far you are of it, or just how close that you are. It's always an option. And I'm pretty sure I have said it before that I played that game, so it should not be completely new. Something, but it's something completely different than LOTRO. Doesn't have many connections with it. One thing that it has in common is that it is available on Steam. I think that's about it that they have in common. Not too close? No. That's fine. And there should be a mirror somewhere around here, if I remember correct. Not that we really need those, but would be nice if we would do all of them during our questing, so we don't have to go back on a later moment. I thought it was in this corner. My memory doesn't seem to be that good. Yet another bed. Yet as annoying as all the others. Yeah, the mirror was... Oh, here is the mirror. Okay. With mirror quests, you need them eventually for a deed. I think it's the mirror quest and a quest for all the riddles that you need to complete. And they're basically all the same. It's not, one is not harder than the other. And basically you always have to either talk or examine the mirror. Then you have to talk with NPC. And they are all the same. I think even all the rewards are the same. At least the items are the same. Care about the experience that you will get.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Okay. Let's find Oxy. I think he's down here somewhere. It does make the most sense of the map. Not Oxy, we need... Oh, there's the ore, okay. It was hidden in the corner. Yeah, I'll stop humming. Statue arm. Yeah, that's about the same story as the mirror quest. All over Moria you will find some statue pieces, and they always turn up as kind of a random quest. But they are, well, kind of the same. Just pick them up, talk to an NPC, and you will be done with them. Not entirely sure if there is a deed for them. You will find it on several places in Moria. Anyone needed me? Oh, it sounds like that. Oh, someone needed me. 1 second, please. Just sending out some lines for friends that might join us later today. Did I make a typo? No. So, using that has no effect. Where do we have to go then? Is there a back area or something? I know that this is a place where you have to go for the epic, so I assumed that was it. Apparently it wasn't. Oh, there in the corner. Holy. I think that will be an escort quest. A pretty long one. But we shall see. I might be wrong about it, so I don't know. Oh, I'm just picking one at a time. That's well, I did not expect that. It's nice, but didn't expect it. He's stuck. What? Oh, okay. That looks so weird. And one of our legendary items is level 20, so we'll need a reforge. Oh, no escort quest or whatever. Okay. Well, let's walk back. Wow. Normally you have to bring your NPC back home and everything that looks like it, but not today. They are quite kind for us. Yeah, let's head back. And level 63. I would say someone is also doing the quest, but I think he's doing the epic. Went straight to that gate, to those doors. I assume he's doing the epic. There's oh, I'm walking too far. And I missed my pet. He's probably still in combat.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm
Okay,
for thine iron
that was the
forge.
arm quest.
The time has
And
come to drive
this
Voldemort
is
from our kingdom.
to Arnold
Stand and
Gardens.
speak with
Yeah,
me. The fate
he's
of
here.
Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
Durin's folk
Select
defy
records.
Durin's bane.
4 pieces. Okay. Records. Oh, okay. Well, then we have to go back in, I think. I think in here somewhere we need to go, but wood. I see wood. Wood first. One bat slayer deed or something? By chance? Don't think so. Can't even target it. What's this? And I have a busy life. Oh, that's a typo. Big typo. Hey! Okay, Roka, yeah, how do you pronounce it in English, man? It's good that you find me quite easily. Yeah, indeed, here. Yeah. For those that want to know, and those are already watching, he is an old schoolmate of me. Don't know how I survived those years, but were two good years. Let's see, move it around, okay. I asked him to do the game together in a second. Oh, my chat is bugging out today. Okay, not sure what's happening there. Something. Yeah, just the information for you. I haven't said which game it is that I will be playing in an hour or something. I think it's somewhat of a guess for my stream today. Not that there are that many on today. It's a little bit silent. Yeah, don't have a good day every time, of course. And I don't really remember if you have played LOTRO before. Maybe you have sometime. Cannot recall that. Oh, it would be nice to be a scholar right now. All those lockers. Yeah, you say a long time ago that we were classmates, but it's just like 4 years ago. For me, that doesn't sound really long. Oh, now you're going the wrong way. I think. Okay, somewhere up here. And completed indeed for some reason. We found more wood. A lot has changed except the gaming part. Yeah. I told him like a minute ago that I was streaming LOTRO. He said like, I watched a little bit of it, but doesn't seem to be the same game anymore. Don't know how long ago he played, but for me, well, the graphics are still the same, everything looks the same, feels the same, and I cannot say that this is necessarily a good thing, since some improvement in games is appreciated. Wow. Oh, okay, I already know what's happening with my chat. Okay. At least I know what's wrong. Not something I can fix right now, but will be fixed within an hour. I changed some settings. Of course, some things are working, some things don't. This is one that doesn't work. Well, it's not really a big setting. It's a little bit messy, of course, but where is this record? At the other side of the wall. Well, where? Oh, it's a small gap here. Okay. Is that one? Could be somewhere here. Yeah, here it is. But yeah, I think back in the day, like 4 years ago, I played mainly in Hunter, and Hunter is so different compared to a Loremaster. On the Hunter, well, you're doing everything yourself, rather fast. You don't want your enemies up close, and yeah. Oh, there's also a backdoor. And I think that's what I played like, yeah, well, 4 years ago. Well, most of the time that was the kind of class that I enjoyed. Also in other games, I really joined the Hunter. But lately it's mainly a Loremaster, and even more recent, a Guardian, which is nothing like a Loremaster, and even less than a Hunter. That's a class where you want all your enemies up close. And yeah, the tanking aspect is just really nice. But yeah, today we play our Loremaster, and on all the other random moments of the week I play my Guardian or other games, which one I will be streaming this evening.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for Dine Ironfoot. Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
Okay. Also in here? It's also in here, okay. Yeah, I played my Guardian this evening, this afternoon, and yeah, I still enjoy it. And that's good. You need to keep it that way. No, not really a need of playing a class that you don't like. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Not sure what he's doing. Story. Oh, telling something. Oh, okay. Some emotes don't make much sense to me. And the center statue and the southern fountain. Yeah, we shall see. Now, I kind of remember that you need to stand in a quite specific spot. Yeah, for example, it doesn't work. Oh, here. Oh yeah, in front of. Okay, does make sense. But you need to be here. And there should be one statue in the south. And it's good that there are different kind of quests in here. Wouldn't it be fun enough to us killing all the time? Or, where is it? Oh, it's on a fountain. Oh, okay. Go, Pat, go! I need you. Let's do it rather fast. Because I would like to be out of this area quite early. And that way we can visit a Forge Master. We forge our book. That way it will get us some more item experience for us. And I see I have gotten a Loremaster staff already. It's level 54, but it's good to have one already. Last time it took like ages before I had my next one. But level 54, I think it's a little bit of an odd level. Since if you deconstruct it, you can only take your legendary of your legacies up to an item of level 55. So yeah, it doesn't really matter to do that. when your legendary items of sufficient level, you will be out-leveled it by, well, quite a lot. Nope, nothing useful.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Doran's folk.
And we stand friend with the Iron Garrison guards. That's nice. Experience Salta. It's always nice.
These halls will be great once more.
Okay, we can get out of here. So we leave this garden behind us. And don't even think of that we have to go here anytime. Not even for the epic. Kind of sad. It's quite a nice area. It's so different from everything else in Moria. But yeah, we have to follow the quests. Otherwise, we could take just as well the Story of the Tortoise. But, yeah. Have to go, and also 10 LOTRO points. I see. Reforge, item up. A lot of stuff. And it would be nice if you could filter some of the alerts, since item level isn't really that special. Maybe on your first go on your legendary items, it's just fun to know that stuff is leveling up. But you also have the animation, so you always keep a little bit track of what is going on. That's my opinion. Yeah, I like this place. It's such a nice place. Lore wise, it kind of there's a hole in the ceiling of which all the light is distributed throughout Moria with those mirrors. That's also why those mirrors are of great importance. But yeah, when the mirrors are a little bit misaligned, there would be no light in the rest of Moria. It's quite critical to maintain them.
Alim came, but we have heard no word from him.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls.
Pick something, okay. On morale, who cares? Okay, some quests.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough? Many
I think all of those quests are to the west of this place.
I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Not entirely sure.
If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our
And
troubles.
there should be
Foul things dwell in the depths
a
of the
Loremaster
mountains.
around.
I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Most likely we will need that. Fire Lore debuff strength. It's one that we will need later. But at this stage of the game, amount of group content that we do is so minimal. Don't really see the use for it right now. And we cannot take those legacies to a level 60 item anyway. The armor debuff potency, we will probably make a lot more use of that. It's also rather expensive actually to get that one. But it's worth it anyway. Why am I not able to rank this up? What's happening? I'm not in combat? Or maybe I'm open it. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Some more pet morale, let's max that first. And then our debuff potency. What else do we have? Well, healing rating isn't affecting that much. This can be useful. This will increase our ancient craft. It's now 1443. Oh, I should have watched it earlier. Let's see what we can do here. More range from burning ember. Not sure if I will keep that in the long run, but yeah, not something I'm going to care about right now. The deed, or the reflection deed. It was the deed I was talking about for this quest line. We will see in this deed log. Not sure if you can read it. To be honest, I highly doubt it. There's one in almost every place, like 9 places, and a few don't have one, but most of the places in Moria have one. I think only Nutmelag doesn't have one for the first hall. I think Foundation of Stone has one. Redhorn has one. Waterworks has one. Yeah, I think all the others have one. That will bring you to 9 places. Yeah, I need those. And oh, they are well centered. Okay. That's good. I really need to take a short break, not that long, just enough to get something to drink and stretch the legs. I will be back within probably 1 or 2 minutes, so not that long. So I will be back. Yeah, and I'm back. Fully healed and ready to go. Yeah, that's stuff is dropping down at the moment or something. I don't know what it is, but it's well, it's not the most beautiful place in all of Middle-earth, especially for Moria in such a small place. I'll spend reasonable less time. It's there's a lot of details. Not as much details as, for example, Rivendell or something. There are like birds in the forges and on top of the forges and all those details. That's not the case, of course, since yeah, it's still a dwarven place underground. Yeah, amount of detail in it is really good, especially for a game that's like 10 years old. Let's see what we really have to do anyway. Light cauldrons, I know from experience, and well, just as I just saw, they take quite a while, and you can get some ads running out of those places, and that will make it even longer. But yeah, this time you're on the Loremaster. It shouldn't be a problem. Well, last time we were Loremaster as well, just thinking about it. Yeah, let's do the cauldrons first. Oh, okay, that's going the long way. Fountain bed, probably that warrior will be next. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. Behind this cave is the fanged pit, and I think, considering the time that we have left, we will get there, I think, today. Yeah, I'm quite sure we'll get there. I don't know how much we can do in there. Quests, I won't say they are bad, but they are not that enjoyable. Just a lot of walking back, ending in, walking back again. And there will be one major quest line in there. That's at the end of basically everything you have to do. Yeah. We shall see how it goes. One more cauldron. Oh, interrupted. The worst moment. Come on, please. Lightning, lightning, lightning. Maybe we'll get lucky this time. See, won't get interrupted by some weird reason. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, we have to go to the north, I think. Yeah. Remembering the old songs. And let's go north here and clean the entire place. Not sure what we have to do, but It will probably not harm us. All pillars. Damage the indicate columns. Okay. That quest doesn't make much sense to me. Yeah, what did I know of damaged columns? Oh, that, please. Yeah, well, I like it. Yeah, white hand orcs. Apparently. Let's put more column. We probably need 4 more of them. Some weird odd reason. More sheet music. Okay. Oh, white hand taskmasters. Pretty sure there's a quest for them. Yeah, there's one. Okay. And most likely they will be guarding the sheet music. Lots of resources. It's quite a happy place. And a lot of legendary items as well. Bag is filling up. That's the way out again, so it won't bring us anything further. And there should be something here. There's another taskmaster. And more sheet music, okay. Let's use some of those. We don't really need to use them at this moment. I believe there's some deeds for them. Not sure if you have done that already, but it also helps us a little bit by healing. If your pet is using or getting the flanked status, your next sign of power, or I believe, Wizard's Fire, will heal a little bit morale. And I say a little bit, but it's like 10% or something. Quite a decent amount. Here's one, let's see how much is this. That was too late, I think. Oh, one, yes. Oh, well, let's see a skill that I will use anyway. So, yeah, I'm not really surprised by how often I use it. I know that I have one for Wizard Fire. The deed for that one is already done. Since, yeah, it's basically my opening skill for almost every fight. Just, it will heal you a little bit, your pet will do more damage, and some damage over time, so at the end of a battle it's quite a lot is adding up. Oh yeah, I found it rather useful. More sheet musics, okay. I think we are kind of done on this side. There's a little bit more stuff going on there. So I saw some ores on the map, so ores first. See what else we can pick. that's another Taskmaster. So probably another sheet, music sheet. That was flanked. I received 243. Yeah, that's also almost 10% morale. Yeah, it's quite a significant heal. Oh, no sheet music. Music sheets. Same thing. Yeah, 240 morale is like 2 hits I will receive. That's quite a significant heal. Of course, not all hits are strong as the other, but get the idea, of course. So now the other side. I'm mostly back there. And all the way on that side, okay. More ores. And then we are already really close to the fang pit. Don't grab, yeah, we shall grab the horse for now. Just around the corner. And take a little peek in, and then we sadly have to go again. Finish the quest. Horse first. Yeah, it's quite a big place actually. This time I wasn't really expecting this to be this big.
The shadow of Mordor will not
Place
long
from
fill the
21st
halls
hall.
of Khazad-dûm.
Oh. Can I get to this ore without falling into nothingness? Yeah, okay. There's also a goat to the place where we started today. It's something I always kind of forget. So I'm walking all the way from 21st to there, since I thought that was the fast way. And take a quick goat from 21st to here, and then take that secondary goat. And that's instant as well. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay. At least that's good to know. Then there should be Zahov, something, kill, and one other thingy. Not sure what, but we will know that within a few moments. Ah, and a pillar, okay. Yeah, pet, are you done? Yes, he's done. Oh, pile of wood, wooden chest, and a pillar. It's a nice place. Oh, look here. Burst of hope. Well, plus 1 hope. It's not so much, but useful to get at times. Seem to be rather lucky actually on this character. I'm getting all sorts of weird stuff. I did get universal solvents already, just by doing landscapes, and I believe even the Tome thing of Remembrance to add a major slot to the legendary item. So that one can also be on one of the other characters. I kind of lost count on that. Okay, ooh, I think I will call the bear today. With this one. Go bear, do your thing. Oh, I take the long way apparently. The bear just has a little bit more defense. And that's why we'll do it a little bit better generally. I think I sent him a little bit too early into battle. He just spawned and then he won't have enough morale. Let's do some damage. Yes, well, of course. Not sure what they do. They will probably do a lot of damage. Let's heal them a little bit. Oh, this is going rather well. I can also always take a little break, of course, in the battle. I don't think that's really necessary this time. He's taking a break himself, that's not good. Oh, done yet? Yeah, that's it. And plant more of a... Okay. Why that? That makes so little sense. But it's okay. It's done in this corner, so we need just some sheet music sheets. Keep mixing that up. And for that we have to kill more of those task masters. Yeah, let's keep with the bear for now. Not sure if that's really the most cleverest thing to do. We have him out now. Normally I don't really use him. Not to say that bears are bad pets. I prefer the range damage. It's I think everything I dislike about it. Yeah, go pet, go. Yeah, that blinding flash was a little bit of a waste. Yeah. Then collect the sheet music. So there should be, oh, it's not a pillar, okay. This is just an easy one. At least that does look like an easy one. It's 5 out of 6, okay. And I think there's our last music sheet, and oh, a little bit more of a tough battle. Oh, we can get one already. Okay, that's making it a lot easier. Use correct earth for a change. That's a skill that I don't really use that often. And if someone knows why my pet just stops fighting in the middle of a battle, please let me know. It's quite annoying. Maybe it's just setting that I have wrong or what. But it's not nice. It's really bugging me. Ooh. good. Maybe a little bit too much to take on, but we have to. Yeah, pet, please take over. Okay. Yeah, selecting the pet was a little bit hard for some reason. Sure what was happening there. Okay, that should be everything. Yeah, I can hand in everything now. And I don't think that they will send us back in, actually. So that would indicate that we are done around here. Level 60? Huh? What is... Oh, that's some nice cosmetic. Just walking around us. Wow, okay. That's fun, man. That's fun. Yeah, sometimes you meet some weird people. Where's my pet going? Oh, that's not a way down there. Okay, it makes sense. Sometimes it just gets stuck for no reason, and it can be really annoying. So let's see. I'm not really close to a reforge. Don't have to do that first.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him. I'm not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The
That's
orcs have
our
surely
staff.
ruined it. The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Less morale, less will, not useful.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it. Dark things
And
dwell now in
stuff.
Moria.
Ooh, it has a lot of will and fate, but legendaries are better by definition. And not sure what I think of the look of it. Lost minerals, minstrel sword. So more, well, less fate, and the rest is better, basically. So let's grab that one. Oh, I have to do that manually. What did I actually have? Word of knowledge. Oh, that was from the class quest. Kind of sad to let it go, but how does that one look cosmetically? Oh, okay. Let's add that to the cosmetic slot. I like that one a little bit better than just a plain sword. Some weird looking stuff going on. This one looks a little bit more elfish or something. Oxy, what do you want?
Not of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
Oh, where do we have to go? How to walk out at the Fang Pit. Okay, that will bring us there. I know that there is no NPC around there to sell stuff. At least I remember that. Let's do that now. Minor parry, really worth it. Keep that one. Oh wait. Okay, fix it later. If we lock it, we cannot decompose it, so the runes will be trapped inside. Some more wrap items. Oh, not as much items, but well, that are a lot of legendary items. I'll be honest about that. I haven't seen that many in a long time. Let's fight where that one. Is that we locked accidentally? Or is it this one? Okay. Loremaster.
Greetings, friend.
Let's deconstruct those first. Yeah, we can disable this. One click, please. Yes. This is basically a safety net for you as a player, that you don't deconstruct an item that you don't want to deconstruct. If something is deconstructed, it's gone. You cannot bring that back. So keep that in mind. So you can remove this safety by checking this do not show again. Just make sure that if you right click, for example, or click deconstruct, is deconstructed immediately. So don't destruct or needed items, please. Keep guard captain. Yeah, I don't have any good alt at the moment on the server, so. And all my friends are higher already, or still around level 20. At least as far as I know, so I don't really have to pay attention on what I'm identifying. Maybe in what I'm deconstructing.
The House of Dooley will live forever.
God, I saw one Loremaster wand staff actually. Power restore, tactical skill, direct damage, and correct earth range. Okay. Not really good, but certainly something we can level. Not sure if we will, since level 54 is well rather odd level. We'll probably save it to level 55 and level from there. Well, let's see. Oh, we got the scroll. It's basically a scroll that what does it actually? Oh yeah, that will reset your legacy points on one item. And in case of this one, up to level 60. Let's see where our rep items are. We can use them. But they won't be filling up our inventory as bad as they do. Okay. And we have some item experience, some runes. Let's group them here. On the other stuff. More scrolls. I always save up to 1 stack of each scroll. That way I'm quite sure that I will get all the useful recipes. And when I have an entire stack of it, I just add them to the filter. I won't get them anymore. That's basically how I deal with that. To complete. Oh, we finally did our book. Book of Beasts. Oh, that really took forever. Well, I think we started around level 40 or something with this in Angmar. And in the Misty Mountains, of course. Now we finally did it. Start Orc Slayer, more points, 10 points, nice. And we haven't leveled yet, but we have another point to spend. And we'll go into synchronized movement. What's the next one we will unlock? Oh yeah, this one is also nice. There's 3 more points. basically then you will get a buff based on... Oh wait, that's not that one. Confusing stuff, I think. Oh no, this is one for every pet that you will summon. That's the other one. Is it this one? Well, yeah, this is a trait that will allow you to get a buff based on the pet that you have. And this one is just a really good buff for every companion that you will summon. 10% morale, 10% more power, attack speed, outgoing damage, more block berry stuff. Those that I named earlier, or before I mean, are the big boys. So yeah, that's just 3 levels, or 3 points rather, and then we will be fine for that. Still, it does sound kind of close, but in practice that are like 6 levels or some luck on these. And I won't say that I'm focusing on it. I tend to remind myself sometimes that I need to use a certain skill. So that way, yeah, I'm kind of working for those. Not really focused on it. So let's see, hand into the fang pit. 5 potions and 8 those 3.
We will drive the maggot folk from our holes.
Like that. Just open cages and...
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Yeah, this will bring us already quite deep in it. Let me think, what is wise in this moment? I think the clever thing is to call it for today, at least of course on LOTRO, and then I will stop the stream for a second and move to another game that is still a surprise. Don't know how many people of you actually know what I'm going to play. I know one of them. One of you know what I will be playing, since yeah. At least if you are still watching, I asked you to play a game. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But for now, I'm ended formally switch everything over. So today we started all the way here in there we go, Zirak Sigil, something like that, or at least to the door of that. We haven't been outside, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we have to do that at some point. Well, we will do that next time, which will be next week or Monday, and I will be back on the Loremaster. Yeah, that's about what we did, and all the quests up to the Fang Pit throughout Durance Way. And yeah, now we ended up in the Fang Pit. It's a rather big place, I remember. There are a lot of enemies in there, quite a scary place. And I think that will keep us busy for next week, at least on Monday. And I'm not really sure where we go after this. When we have done Durance Way, we will probably go to, I think, Salam Malek. Not sure which level it actually is, but I have never done all the quests around there. I've done a lot of them, but not all of them. There's a lot of exploration that we need to do, either for an exploration deed or just for fun. Okay, I was distracted. So that's how we will progress a little bit throughout Moria. Or maybe we'll do Silverstein lobes again. Yeah, I quite recently did those on my Minstrel and my Guardian, so not really looking for that, but maybe we will, I don't know. But that's for next time. So for now I will take a small break for like 5 minutes. I will drop the stream for a second so we can switch everything over for a nice game of Age of Empires 2 HD edition from Steam. So maybe if you happen to be playing that, you will see me around there. If you want to play a game with me, I play a lot in the evenings, so around this time, mainly Black Forest. But we'll probably do today something else. And I will be honest, I don't know what it will be. But for today I will sign off, at least for LOTRO. And I would like to see you at least within the upcoming 5 minutes or next time. So, see ya.